welcome to another video from Morocco. A not so sunny Marrakech this morning, but still a beautiful day. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the people of Morocco and the food. Having stayed here a few times and been here about 4 days now, you notice walking around. So I'm staying in the old part of Marrakech, and it's walking around the streets. People relative to, so somebody coming from London, coming here, it's a stark contrast for what people have compared to someone coming from London. But yet they seem just as content, if not happier, than someone the same age in London would, when they have relatively so much less. And it just brings home to you the fact that happiness is relative to the gratitude you show to your situation. It's not about what you own or the money that you have. It seems more to be about the people you surround yourself with and your attitude to life, and how you spend your day. This also relates to the people's diets that they have here in Morocco. I've looked around and you don't see many, if at all, any obese people. I just don't think that their diet just isn't conducive to people being obese. Everyone seems quite fit. All the kids are running around. They seem happy. And the meat. I mean, the meat. You do see a lot of meat on every street corner in the souks. But it seems like the people have to be more connected to it, because the stuff that you see isn't pre-packaged. Nothing is packaged. Everything is looks like the part of the animal that it came from. The trotters are laid out, the carcasses are hung up. You have no choice but to be more connected to where your food is coming from. And it seems like meat is more of a luxury, and it would seem like it's more that the tourists eat the meat in their meals than the actual people who live here in the old part of Marrakech. But yeah, as a vegan, it is super easy to eat here in Marrakech. In fact, I love it. The only thing I would say is that they cover everything in oil. Even if you ask for no oil, they'll still put like pour olive oil all over it, whatever the meal is, which is fine. It's still healthy. It tastes good, but I prefer it not to have so much oil in it. But that's something small. But yeah, other than that, it's so easy to eat here as a high carb vegan. You can pretty much every single restaurant, cafe sells a vegetarian tagine, or my favourite at the moment is just the vegetarian couscous. But yeah, delicious. Yeah, really delicious. It's super easy. So pretty much every meal I start with a Moroccan salad, like a bit like a sort of a fresh salsa salad with black olives, tomatoes, and then you get your bread and fill your bread with the Moroccan salad. Super delicious, super fresh. And then get a vegetarian tagine or something like that, and you can pretty much get that at every single cafe and restaurant here. Super easy. And then if you get fed up of that, you can always ask for them to remove, they put a lot of cheese on things. They'll add cream, and you can just ask them to take. The other day went somewhere and asked them to take out the cheese and the cream and just added in some avocado to some pasta. It was delicious. Yeah, super easy. There's no excuses not to come here and eat so well as a vegan. I think that's the reason why people here are so, they look healthy because of the sun, but also because of their diet. You don't see any obese people, and I think it is just because their diet is predominantly vegetables and legumes and fruit. You see a lot of meat, but you also see way more vegetables on the markets, way more fruit, and all the fruit is sweet and delicious. I can't complain. I wish there was the amount of ripe bananas that you see on every souk corner here in Marrakech as you would see in a Tesco Metro in the UK. I would be a much happier man. So what are we going to do now? We're going to go and walk around the souks?
Yes, we're going to walk around the souks.
The streets here are like a maze, and it wasn't fun getting lost in the beginning. But
Not
now,
when you're a woman either.
no, it's not fun getting lost in the beginning where you don't know, you're not sure whether people are trying to rob you or being really friendly. But yeah, so now we feel at home. After 4 days, we feel at home in Marrakech, and we can just get lost in the maze that is the souks. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that now.
Let's do this.